Let's turn to another special story today, and a troubling story. A 20-year-old management student, Vinay Jindal, who was busy with preparations for his sister's wedding, was killed in a horrific hit-and-run case while riding his bike in East Delhi. A speeding car smashed into his bike at a traffic signal and then disappeared from the spot within seconds. While Vinay lay in a pool of blood for over 10 minutes, scores of bystanders either passed him by or just looked on. Here's how Delhi and its people failed a promising young life.
An empty traffic signal in East Delhi's Vivek Vihar. Vehicles moving from one end to the other. An uneasy calm in the darkness. And a CCTV camera capturing all of it. But suddenly, this uneasy calm is shattered when a speeding vehicle rams into a student's bike. And what followed next was not shocking, but criminal. People stopped, watched, gathered round, but nobody came forward to rush Vinay Jindal to hospital. 20-year-old Vinay lay there for 10 minutes, soaked in blood, writhing in pain, but nobody thought that his life was worth saving.
ऐसे ही यहाँ से रात में एक गाड़ी जैसे शिफ्ट आई थी काफी तेज एक यहाँ से एक्टिवा आ रही थी जिसने शिफ्ट में डिजायर मार के टक्कर ने लेफ्ट से मारा एक एक्टिवा थी दो बच्चे थे उनके सब फैमिली थी पूरी उनको उड़ाते उड़ाते गाड़ी से फरार हो गए.
Appalling gloom has descended on his family, which was preparing for Vinay's sister's marriage just 3 days after his untimely death.
जैसे वो निकला है रोड पे जैसे वो पहुंचा है उसी टाइम गाड़ी वाला उसको हिट करके चली गया किसी ने मदद नहीं करी उसकी.
But even this ghastly accident has shocked Delhi. The city's top cop only chose to pass the buck.
इंजर्ड्स को हॉस्पिटल ले जाने का जिम्मा पुलिस का नहीं होता. पुलिस का रोल होता है इन्वेस्टिगेशन किया जाए क्राइम के मुतल्लिक.
His family has decided to donate Vinay's eyes, but what this incident has exposed is yet another example of how India is fast becoming a nation of bystanders. Bureau Report, India Today.
And let's take a look at how Delhi let this young boy Vinay bleed to death. This is the story that is truly shocking tonight. He was riding this bike, as we've been showing in the earlier visuals, in the Vivek Vihar area of East Delhi. Take a look at what is happening. He gets hit by this car. The car smashes his bike. He's immediately knocked on the ground. He's bleeding profusely for about 10 minutes. Now, during these 10 minutes, take a look what starts happening. These are what we have calculated. Our reporters have calculated this by going through the video. 129 bikers passed him by. They can see him, they passed him by. 67 cars are passing him by. And over 100 people walked by over these 10 minutes while this boy was bleeding to death. That takes the count to possibly around 300 people, car drivers and others who actually may have helped him out while he was bleeding at that traffic signal. That's the sad value, perhaps, of life in the national capital or indeed any part of the country.